watching him for 2 years now. Seen him several times last year. I'm seriously conflicted. One of the prettiest whitetails I've ever seen, actually. But
alright guys, I'm trying to film a little bit while I'm in the car, so it's not super easy, but make sure that it's autofocus. But so, crazy story. Today's October 1st. Ryan actually ran down to the property here in Oklahoma to just glass late evening last night. Actually seen the buck that I'm after, which is, we called him Turkey Foot. We have about a 2 years history with this deer, and he just kind of blew up into a giant this year. And so when he called me and told me last night, I came out in late July and done a bunch of scouting for this deer. He's actually coming out in the same exact spot, and filmed him with the spotting scope. Just a big, wide, big frame, heavy buck, probably a booner. And so, hoping to catch up with him. Ryan seen him come out last night at like 45 minutes before dark. And so, I'm going to try to slip in this evening. We already had set up, Ryan came out here and actually set up a spot for him and a spot for me, for my deer. Back sometime in August, and so gonna get out here and see if we can't get a shot at this deer. He's, you know, daylighting and all that. So last year, October 1st, we killed Crabby. Ryan shot Crabby opener, and so hoping to do the same this year. So we'll see. We're here. We've got the handsaw, the tree stands and whatnot. We're gonna go climb in. Ryan seen the big buck here last night, so he's gonna go over there, get some reconnaissance on his buck. Me and Trevor's just really just hunting the absolute fringe to see if this buck comes in.
I'll say this, it feels about as weird as it can be. Whitetail hunting, for one. Number two, whitetail hunting out of this tree has been strange. I'm on some sort of strange limb. Trevor is in, like the deer has to come in right there, or I don't shoot, and it's not on video. So, who knows? But this is where we seen that big buck. He kind of, this is his home range. We put some smell good stuff. So hopefully tonight is just one of those evenings where you're not really messing much up because you're staying way on the fringe. Maybe we get lucky, I don't know. Wow, the cows got us. Might work in our favor though, because all the deer left. Use them to let us sneak out of here. They're going crazy over there. I don't know how there's anything left though. Those deer came in and ate everything. Day one's in the books. No bucks. Me and Trevor's gonna sneak out of here. Alright. Just got set up. I'm in a strange place. There's no trees down in here. So, deer, so hopefully he comes out right here like he's been doing. So I've got a little more aggressive tonight. All those deer left. Had a couple big bucks come in. One of them I'm real familiar with. His name's Handles. And there was another buck with him. I couldn't tell what it was, but I was gonna shoot him, but I lost light. So there's so many deer in here. It was hard to draw my bow. That was pretty interesting. Had a bunch of deer, and then Handles come from right over here. Come in for a second. He is so impressive, it's insane. Been watching him for 2 years now. Seen him several times last year. Trevor's supposed to be here today to film, so if I see that deer tonight, I don't know, I'm kind of fighting it myself, whether or not I should shoot him. It's a serious battle right now. He's so pretty, beautiful deer. But I also think, what if we left him over another year? Well, folks, we're here. Trevor showed up to save the day. So we're still in somewhat of the same dilemma, though. Well, we're in a couple dilemmas. I set up a blind. Without chairs. We don't have any chairs. So we got this bucket. I got a little fold-out chair, but so I'm kind of in a dilemma. I was saying earlier how conflicted I am about shooting this buck. But if he comes in, the right thing plays out, there's a chance that I shoot him. Depends on how I'm feeling. But we've come to the realization I mean, he's definitely mature. You know, he's over 4, possibly 5. But it's just one of those things where I don't know, maybe I'm just a little attached to the deer, I'm not sure, but just super good deer, probably a 160-inch deer. Normal, you know, situation. Nobody passes a deer like that. Not us, anyway. Maybe if you're, you know, Lakoski or somebody, but so we're going to run in, set up, see what we see, but we're still hunting, obviously, turkey foot, but Handles is looking a little appetizing, but I don't know, we'll see. just let it flow. So we'll see what happens. I'll say this, if a big buck come in right now, we'd be in shambles possibly. Because the issue is this sun's right in our face. And I know you're probably thinking, why did you set the blind up on the other side? You can't, because of the wind. So you had to set it up on this side, facing the sun. But once it gets behind some of these trees, it'll be a lot better. I've been sitting here contemplating for a while how this evening's gonna go. I don't know. Maybe it's his time. Now that I've got Trevor here to help me drag him out. I don't know. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. So that deer's, oh my God. I don't know what deer, oh, it's handles. Oh my God. What am I doing? Is shooting through that guy perfect? Oh my God. Hit him right in the shoulder. Yeah, that's alright, he's dead. He's done right there. Yeah. Oh, dude. He's done right there, dude. So we were sitting here, and oh my God, dude. I have a lot of history with this deer. I know I've filmed him the last 2 days. I hit him right in the shoulder. But it dropped him, so I had to shoot him again. But yeah, he's dead right there. He died probably less than a minute, which is the best. But we deemed the buck more or less a shooter. This year, last year, we're like, no, we gotta hold off. About all of us, me and Kyle had some encounters. Chris B had some encounters with this deer last year. And just a super pretty deer. And I just love him. I mean, it's hard for me to pass him. And, you know, I'm not trying to be selfish, but let somebody else shoot him. I think I was the first probably human to ever see this buck. But anyways, my Oklahoma season was cut short. But I am stoked. And I'm glad I've got somebody here with me too, so. Dude, this deer is a giant. I mean, way bigger than I thought, dude. I mean, an absolute giant. Oh. Thanks, old buddy. What a deer, dude. What a deer.
favorite whitetails ever, probably. Well, the recovery didn't turn out quite like we'd hoped. That's why I'm here making this recap video. We ended up losing light and some mic volume. We were trying to hurry because it was like 96 degrees. And so instead of waiting around doing all the things, we wanted to definitely take care of the meat properly and get him caped and everything. And so just a quick recap, I hunted this deer about 3 days, had several different encounters with him. Started out having a cameraman with me, and he ended up having to leave because he was becoming a father. And so ended up self-filming most of this hunt, so if the footage is a little sloppy, I apologize, but there's several deer that we're kind of targeting, really big deer, and so my nerves were on edge, seemed like the entire 2-3 days. And so, but yeah, Handles was an extremely fun deer to try and hunt. Seen him a ton. A lot of people had different encounters with him, and so decided to pull the trigger. And I like having him here at the house with me. I get to see him whenever I want. So hopefully you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up. See you guys next time.